Peace, y'all. Welcome back to Rapology. It's your favorite rapper's favorite podcast. I'm your boy, Maurice.
This your girl, DJ Sly City.
All right, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate the support. This is episode number 26, and we want to come to you guys real quick to give our top 5 albums, our top songs of 2025.
Yes, everybody loves a good year-end wrap-up. Like, I must say, I've been enjoying seeing people's, like, end of the year Spotify rap list and whatever. So it's been really interesting to see, like, how hip-hop has... It's interesting because no, like, Billboard recognition from hip-hop in, like, I don't know how long, right?
Right.
So we had that, but at the same time, I do feel like hip-hop as a whole has released some pretty dope projects this year. So ironically, like, we'll start with, like, I'll say my top 3 songs that I've been, like, probably playing out this year. Chains and Whips by Clips, Kendrick Lamar. I mean, workout song, riding song, just turn it on song, at work song. Like, I've been playing that song so much. So I'll say, like, that's probably my most played song. Like, if I had to do a wrap up.
Yeah.
For sure, Chains and Whips. Like, Clips overall just dominated this year to me. So you're going to hear them a lot. I probably feel like between the two of us on this podcast, on this episode. JID Community, again, featuring Clips, like Fire versus JID's album God Does Like Ugly. It's interesting how both JID and the Clips, like, played on the, done on the times with God, religion, and all that. But
Right.
again, Fire versus super artistic, super just, fire, delivery flows, all the things on Pepin or repeat from a rap perspective. Last but not least, I'm saying my, like, top song for this year is Where to Start by Wale. A very emotional song, but I don't know, it just got, like, a groove to it, right? Like the same for SWB, like, can't go wrong with that. Just overall a song that I could relate to.
Okay.
I feel like it's definitely a dope record that I hear it at the gym a lot. I hear people play a lot. Glad Wale is getting his overdue recognition for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you had to get on me about Wale. I'm not the biggest Wale fan. And you told me to go listen to the album, go back and listen to Wale's discography. I like Wale. I like some of his songs. But yeah, he has one of the best albums of 2025 for sure. I'm pretty sure he will be on your list. But yeah, Wale definitely, deserves his flowers. I'm glad he's getting the recognition that he deserves. Like I said, I always like, some of his songs and stuff like that, but I never really dug deep into his catalog like that. But yeah, Wale is dope. And I guess, my top 3 songs of the year, I'm going back to the Clips, but I'm gonna go in a different route. I love for Chains and Whips, of course. Kendrick verse on there was crazy. Verse of the year candidate from Kendrick, of course. But I would say my top song from this year got to be So Be It from the Clip. I love that song. Everything about it. It's been on repeat. It has me in the chokehold. I've been loving it. The sample that was used, Pharrell production, the Malice and Clips and what, the subject matter and what they were talking about, the braggadocious and all that kind of stuff, man. I just love So Be It, yo. And like you said, the Spotify rap and all that stuff, man, it was my number 1 played song this year. So that lets you know I've been playing that song like crazy. It's definitely on my list. And my number 2 song, I would say, I would go with Offset and JID with Bodies. Like, yeah, that's one of my favorite songs from 2025. I know me and you was talking about that. That song is a banger, man. I love the sample that they used in there, the Drowning Pool sample. I let the bodies hit the floor that came out. I think it was in there.
Did you see they did it live too?
Oh yeah,
like
I saw that.
Brought it on stage?
Yeah, when they did that like
Just pissed to that one.
Yeah, with the rock and the hip hop mix mashup, that goes back to Run DMC when they were doing it. Yeah, that was just dope, man. If y'all haven't checked that out, check it out. It's on YouTube. JID, Offset, and Drowning Pool when they did the song live, and they also incorporated the original song into the song as well when he was singing the chorus. So yeah, that's one of my songs from this year. Dope record. And my song number 3. I know I'm sounding like I'm glazing, but I'm gonna go back to the Clips. Going back to the Clips album.
Another one.
Yeah, I'm going back to the Clips album, and I'm gonna go with FICO. I'm going with FICO. That's one of my favorite songs from this year's one I've been playing. Pretty much the whole Clips album been on repeat. I could really give you the whole album, but I don't want to sound like I'm glazing too much.
Yes.
But
It's
yeah,
definitely one of those ones.
yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna go with Clips FICO as my third song. And yeah, shout out to Stove God Cooks that handled the chorus on that as well. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I cannot argue with you there on that one. Again, feel like you're gonna hear a lot about the clips between the two of us on this podcast. So if you are not a fan of the clips, you might want to just go ahead and skip this episode because it will not stop here. I believe aren't they also Grammy nominated, right? Like we talked about that a few episodes ago. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of the clips in 2026 too. I'm gonna make a prediction that it doesn't stop here. If they give us another project by next year, rap that.
Yeah,
like rap is back, hip hop is back. Like we don't want to hear no more of the bullshit.
Yeah,
we just want to hear clips. They're really only from now on.
We need that. We need that. And I heard Pusha say a couple months ago that they are working on another album. So don't know when it's coming out, but hopefully they don't starve us out another 15, 16 years like they did.
Yeah, I know.
So hopefully we get that next year. Hey, man, follow up that momentum. Like follow up the momentum. Why stop it? So drop the album next year. Go on a run like how Nas did.
I would love that from the clips. Like if for real, and like let's say like in another universe or something, like the Neptunes like get back together or something. Like what with the clip? Talk to me. Like we need Chad.
Yeah.
We need this run. So if now is pushing ever listens to this podcast, like we need to run.
We need that. Go on the run. Like go on the run. Don't stop. Don't take 2-3 years between projects. Drop that thing next year. Drop it again. And let's run it back, So yeah. So far as I guess we can move on to your top albums and
drum roll, please.
Drum roll, what do you have? What are your top 5 albums from 2025?
So again, a lot of really great music has dropped this year. Everybody from, again, the Clips, West Side, Tyler the Creator drops, like all of our OGs, Raekwon, and Nas just dropped with DJ Premier. Just a lot of dope music has been released this year. So I want to give a shout out to hip hop as a whole for really holding it down, like I said, with a lot of good quality music. Even Slick Rick dropped this year. Like crazy. Mobb Deep, just all these amazing legendary artists that are still working, still, lyrically talented. So definitely want to give their flowers for that. They are not on my top 5. No, I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. But it's worth mentioning, like, how much music actually dropped this year.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with I'll go from top to least. Of course, goes without saying, Clips. Let God sort them out. I mean, easily top album of the year. Dominated hip hop. Dominated like their PR, media, TV, movies, all the things. Sports world. Just quality music from this event. So not to be too on the point, but Clips took 2025 hands down.
Yeah.
Secondarily, I want to give West Side Gun his props for Heels Have Eyes too. Love that project from West Side Gun. As y'all know, West Side dropped he dropped a couple other projects too. But for me, Heels Have Eyes this year has been a heavily played album for me. Man, phenomenal project. Number 3, I'm gonna go with JID. God Does Like Ugly. Again, another really fire project. I feel like this was JID's like breakout album. Not only say breakout album because JID to me has always been a respected rapper, but I feel like I've seen the conversation online when JID really is like kind of leaning this stuff more to like people really giving him his flowers and his props for this project. So kudos to him.
Yeah, shout out to JID.
Yes, definitely. Chance the Rapper, Starline. I'm gonna say that was actually a really slept on album.
It really
Not
was.
many people bring it up, I feel like, in the top, year-end wrap-up. But for me, being a Chicagoan to Chicago and like it had a certain soul to it with Starline, I feel like got whatever Chance did, what break he took after his divorce, it worked. Because I rock with that project heavily.
Right. I never finished it, but what I've heard, I gotta go back to it. But
I think it's a good, actually, to be honest with you, I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like it's a good holiday project. Like, it's not holiday focused as far as content, but it got a nice little groove to it to where it's like, it'll put you in a good mood, you know.
Okay.
Chance got that like barbecue type of sound with him. You know, he's from Chicago, so it's a lot. I love great samples. And
Okay.
he put it along with the music too. You know, Chance always kind of been a little different of a rapper. So it
Right.
was just good to hear him get his flow back. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll drop a couple singles out here and there with a nice flow, but I feel like this project too was consistent with it.
Right.
Fourth, Wale. Everything is a lot. Actually, no. Okay, that means I gotta do uh honorable mention because Wale technically is my number 5. Like everything is a lot has been on replay for well, probably since it dropped. Honestly, between the Clips and Wale, I've been playing that project a lot. I feel like it's a nice album to ride to. But you know, I'm a Wale fan from
Yeah.
you know, Nike, Nike boot days. So, definitely enjoy everything as a lot. It was emotional. It was all the things that I expected from Wale.
Okay.
And a great way to end the year, I think. I'm gonna say my honorable mention is Tyler the Creator. Don't Tap the Glass.
Ooh.
Listen, I actually love that project. I know a lot of people are like they didn't really get into it, but it's a couple joints on there that I really play like very heavily. And like Tyler Creator is just one of those artists. He grows on me like over time. So I'm excited to always just like replay his project. And it has been getting more and more spins for me the more I play it. So Don't Tap the Glass. And also great rollout of a project, I must say. So those are my top 5.
So top 5? Okay.
Hard to get through, +1 because I got Tyler the Creator as my honorable mention.
Oh,
But
that's
hard to get through all the albums that were released this year when it comes to hip hop because a lot has been released.
It's a lot has been released and some that we can't even touch on today because it's been so many great projects. Shout out to everybody that dropped this year because it's been some amazing hip hop that came out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give my top 5. I guess I'm gonna go in the order that you went in. I have an honorable mention as well. My number 1, no surprise. I'm agreeing with you on that. I got the clip with Let God Sort Them Out. Number 2, I'm gonna go with a recent album. I'm gonna go with a recent album that just came out last month, and I'm gonna go with De La Soul and Cabin in the Sky. Yeah, that was an amazing project. Shout out to Nas, Mass Appeal. Nas got a song on there. His verse on there is crazy. So yeah, De La Soul is my number 2 with Cabin in the Sky, top 5. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist with Alfredo 2. Alfredo 2. That was a good project. I think it should have been Grammy nominated, but it wasn't. But I think it was definitely, in my opinion, a top 3 album from 2025. So yeah, Alfredo 2 makes my list. And coming in at number 4, I'm gonna go with an album that came out earlier in the year. I think this album came out like in January. So it was real early in the year with 2 Chainz and Larry June in The Alchemist again, with Life is Good. So yeah, that's coming in at number 4. And the number 5 to round out and close out my list, I'm gonna go with one of your picks that you have on your list. I'm gonna go with JID with God Does Like Ugly to round out my top 5. And my honorable mention, I'm gonna give it to Mobb Deep, their latest album, Infinite, what Nas did and what Havoc and Alchemist did. Putting that album together was incredible. So yeah, I'm gonna show them some love with the honorable mention. I went back and forth with putting them in the top 5, but I'm gonna say the JID album was just a little bit better. So they just missed my top 5, just missed it, but they deserve an honorable mention from this year. So yeah, that's my top 5.
Definitely. That's a great list. Honestly, that is what I would expect from a hip hop head. I'm not gonna hold you. So the fact that you have the Mobb Deep on there is not surprising at all.
Yeah.
I love how diverse like our lists are. Like I feel like we have a lot of similar. I mean, again, anybody that does not have the Clips on their top 3 albums of the year, and you probably I don't understand it. I just don't.
Drug tested.
I don't understand it. So I think everybody's gonna have those albums in their top 3. So. That album in the top 3. But everything else I feel like is a good mix between like, newer rappers and then like honoring like the OGs that have released. To your point, I mean, shout out to Nas and Master Appeal. I feel like they've done a great job of like restoring the feeling, right?
Yeah.
Like bringing hip hop back, releasing stuff with artists that, I mean, you haven't heard from in years. Like when you think about it. So I am super excited to see what 2026 is getting for
Wait,
us. I would ask the question, are we officially like over mumble rap? Remember like mumble rap was a thing where niggas couldn't really talk? Mumble rap. Like, are we officially out of
that
that
era.
era? Yes.
I
I
think
feel
so.
like
I think the bars
yeah,
are back. The bars are
the
back. I
bars
think
are back.
if you trying to go look, a lot of people be complaining that hip hop is not the same and hip hop is not this.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you haven't been listening. It's a lot of great
Yeah,
hip hop that been
it
released.
is.
Billy Woods released a great album this year. A lot of people don't know about him. West Side Gun released a couple of
Yeah.
great projects. Conway the Machine, Benny the
Listen,
Butcher,
Big L
yeah,
talking
Big
about
L
again,
project
like
came
I
out as
think that
well.
also
A
went
lot of great
under
hip.
the radar for a couple months ago. Like
Yeah,
all these great projects. But then you also have artists, you know, like Key Glock, you got artists that's
yeah,
like Benji Gunna that has also still released, like they're still doing pretty well. Offset
yeah. Offset
dropped
album. Yep,
his album, got a lot of really good praise. So I feel like right now it's a balance.
just
I
about.
don't
Yeah,
know if we're officially out of it because what was the other guy named Playboy Cardi had released too? That was like a really big release. I feel like
yeah. That
as
was a
well
big
that
one.
happened this year. Now that's not necessarily like our taste that we talked about,
Yeah, yeah.
and we both tried to get into it. But I don't know. I don't know if we're officially out of that era, but I do think that you know music has finally made a way
Balance.
for. Yeah, I feel like it is certainly a balance because all those releases that Nas had put together on Mass Appeal to me have gotten a lot of their shine. The clips have gotten like their overdue, you know, shine.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel like at least as a culture, we've been highlighting a lot of really good stuff this year.
Agree.
In the midst of the bullshit.
I agree. Yeah, I know, right? I agree. It's been a lot of and you know, shout out to him. I know it ain't popular to give him a shout out these days, but I'm gonna give Drake a shout out, man, with the
Now,
Nokia record. That was a big
listen,
record. That was a
what did I miss? Can we
yeah.
talk about what
What
did
did
I
I
miss?
miss? Yeah. You know,
I
Drake
was honestly
tried.
gonna put that on my top songs
Okay, that's
because I
can't be
like
mad,
what did I miss. I do.
can't be mad at that. I know it's not
Yeah.
popular to like Drake right now, but
Listen, they killed poor Drake has just been dead. Now I would love to see him come back though in 2026.
the I, the album's
I would
supposed to be dropping Iceman,
listen.
so he been
I don't want to party neither. Like I want, you know what I mean? Like a take care. You know, I want Drake to go sit down, make some adult music, get into your feelings. You know, I feel like he could even still be toxic, like true to
okay.
himself. Because why
Yep.
been toxic his whole career, right? Like that
Okay.
nigga's never taken accountability for his emotions.
Okay.
But
That's
he's
fair.
at the same time been as progressively more, I'll say, introspective over the years in Wale's music. Even though he had always kind of been like the emotional rapper, I feel like he's at least been able to deliver it in a way that like now where people actually give a fuck about mental health. Like
Yeah.
he can capitalize on that like now. And so his content kind of like leans to motherfuckers who need, you know, maybe a therapist or two. So to me, it's like Drake could just fall in line, like be yourself, be emotional, be toxic, but like just be good.
Yeah. All right.
Like
Yeah.
just be you.
That's
And
all.
I feel like that's the thing that Drake has been killed for recently because people start to feel like he wasn't himself.
Yeah.
So that's my take.
Kendrick kind of pointing them out, man, calling them out
Yeah.
on that a little
Yeah.
bit, you know. But
Yeah.
yeah, you know, shout out to him. We'll see what he gonna do in 2026. He been teasing
Don't
the
say it.
album, the Iceman album. Shout out to Kendrick, of course. You got to give him a shout out. He released his album in 2024, but he's been doing big things in 2025 with the world tour, which became the biggest selling hip hop tour of all time. Him and SZA. What they
Man,
did. So yeah, man, shout
the
out.
impact of GNX is gonna be felt for
Yeah.
the next 5 years. And that's
Yeah.
just how great like Kendrick Lamar is. Like
Yeah, it
it's
is.
one of those things like you gotta just keep giving Kendrick his
You
flowers.
got to. You got to. And like that nigga said on that, man, I'm doing what COVID did. They'll never get over it.
Listen, bars for days.
Bars
Shout
of
out to
days.
Kendrick, man.
Yeah.
Shout
My
out
nigga-
to real again,
Yeah.
hip hop back. Like niggas
Hip-hop's back.
really,
It's
you know what I'm
back now.
saying? Tired of the bullshit. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see, man. And he had a big year. Did the Super Bowl, won
Yeah.
5 Grammys, the biggest tour in hip hop history. Hey, what else can he say, man? What else can he do? So yeah, man, we're gonna see. But yeah, that's pretty much been our 2025 wrap up for the year. You guys let us know in the comment section what has been your favorite top 5 albums of the year. I know your mileage may vary. You know, you might agree with our list or you might disagree. It's all an opinion. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
if Playboy Cardi's on it, Young
Yeah.
Thug on it, by all means, drop that
Yeah,
shit.
NBA Young Boy, he had a big year as well. You know, can't
did.
forget about
He
NBA
did.
Young Boy. for the young, as they say, the YNs out there, it's an audience for everything. So yeah,
exactly.
So drop your list in the comment section. Let us know what you've been listening to 2025. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And that'll do it for us. I'm your boy Maurice.
I'm your DJ South City.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for checking in. We greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.